Hey, welcome to another video. Today I have some crafty gift ideas that I'd like to share, and we're going to start off with some sock cupcakes. You're going to need some cellophane, some ribbon. I have a template you can print out. There's a link in the description. You'll need 2 pairs of fuzzy socks, some clear tape, a hot glue gun, some hot glue, some red pom-poms, mini wooden dowels or wooden sticks, some scissors, some stickers, and 3 6x6-inch pieces of cardstock. And let's get started. I'm going to start by cutting out the template, and I'm going to use the template as a guide to cut 2 of the pieces of cardstock. Alright, and once I have those cut out, I'm going to take the 3rd sheet of cardstock and I'm going to fold the front of it up maybe 1.5 inches or so. And I'm going to fold the back maybe 2 inches to 3 inches, leaving just enough room in the center for the cups of the sock cupcakes to sit. With that folded, I'm going to work on the cups for the sock cupcakes. So I'm going to take these pieces that we cut out using the template. I'm just going to take a small piece of clear tape and tape on the inside to connect the 2 ends. Alright, and now it's time to grab our socks. Just cut off any packaging that they might have on them. It'll make it easier for them to roll up into the cupcakes. So the goal when rolling up the sock is to make it look like the swirl of the cupcake frosting. So kind of create a tiered look when you roll it up. Then just pinch the bottom together to get it to fit into the cupcake cup. With those done, I'm going to work on the cherry on top. So you're going to need the red pom-poms and some hot glue and 2 mini wooden sticks or wooden dowels. And what I'm going to do is just glue a red pom-pom on the top of each one. While I wait for those to dry, I'm just going to add some stickers for decoration on the front of the cardstock that we had folded. And with the cherries dry, we're just going to add them to the sock cupcakes by sticking them through the roll of the sock without puncturing the socks. The last thing for these is just to wrap them in cellophane and tie it with a ribbon, and then they're all done. And on to the next craft. I have a template that you can find in the description for some dream catchers. You're going to need some cardboard, some yarn, some embroidery floss, some plastic gems or some beads, some feathers. I'm making 2, so I've got some extra yarn, embroidery floss, and some artificial flowers. You'll need a hot glue gun, some scissors, some hot glue, and a pencil. I'm going to start by cutting out the template, then I'll trace the template onto the cardboard and cut that out as well. Alright, with those cut out, I'm going to start with the round dream catcher. and I'm going to pick out my yarn for this one. So I'm going to just tie the end of the yarn to the cardboard. And because the skein of yarn is too big to fit through the opening in the cardboard, I'm just going to cut a long strand of yarn off of here and wind it up so it fits through the opening as we wrap the yarn around the cardboard. I'm just going to wrap the yarn until the cardboard is completely covered. I'm just going to finish this up by knotting the yarn around the cardboard. Now it's time to take out the embroidery floss to make the webbed pattern in the middle. To do this, I'm going to start by tying the embroidery floss to the cardboard loop. And then I'll loosely wrap the embroidery floss around the loop. Once it's made its way all the way around the loop, then wrap the embroidery floss through those loops and continue until you have a decent webbed pattern in the middle. To finish it, just tie the other end of the embroidery floss to the cardboard loop. After that, you can start decorating. I'm going to use some artificial flowers on this one. To make some decorations that hang off of this, I'm just going to use some of the leaves from the artificial flowers and hot glue them to some embroidery floss and tie them onto the bottom. The only other thing that you need to do is make a loop so that you can hang it easily. And there's my first dream catcher. I did go back and add some of the plastic gems because they help to weigh down the embroidery floss. For this next dream catcher, I'm just going to follow the same steps that I did for the first one, and really it's just for some design inspiration for anyone else looking to make these. And that's the end of this video. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you next week.